Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well. I'm recording a lesson for lesson 8.8 on factoring polynomials, specifically with difference of squares. Your assignment is page 519, numbers 25 through 43 odd. Okay, and we did this lesson before break, but I wanted to give you some more information on it and some extra practice because there are some tricky problems. And we have this huge repertoire of factoring, and we have to use it on some of these problems. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. For example, on number 25, we have 7h to the fourth minus 7p to the fourth. Okay, now notice we have a difference here, but this is not a difference of squares yet because we have common factors. Okay, there's a common factor of 7, so we can pull out that 7, and what are we left with? Well, we're left with h to the fourth minus p to the fourth. Okay, and now we have a difference of squares. The h to the fourth could be squared, and the p to the fourth has a square. So now we can factor even further as h squared plus p squared and h squared minus p squared. Okay, so that was a difference of squares, and notice again we have a difference of squares, so we can do it one more time. We can factor this h squared minus p squared as, so we have h squared plus p squared, and we can now factor this as h plus p and h minus p, because that is also a difference of squares. Okay, we do not have a sum of squares. That is not a thing, and so we have to leave that one as it is. Okay, so that was number 25, and that was how you would do that problem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip 27, and I'm going to go straight to 29, and because 29 is a little bit tricky, so give me a second, let me get this back up. Number 29 is a little bit tricky in the sense that now we have four terms, okay? So we have f cubed plus 2f squared minus 64f minus 128, okay? And we have no common factors here. So when we have four terms, we have to use our specific case, which is with grouping, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and group together the f cubed and the 2f squared. Okay, so that's one group, plus, now my other group, negative 64f minus 128, and now I can factor out what I have in common. So on this first one, I can factor out an f squared, and I'm left with f plus 2. Okay, on the second one, notice we have a negative, so we can factor out a negative, and we have a factor of 64. So we factor out 64, negative 64, and we're left with f plus 2. Okay, notice once again, now they each have a factor of f plus 2, so I'm going to factor out this f plus 2, and I'm left with f squared minus 64. Okay, so once again, notice we have a difference of squares here on this last one. Okay, right here, it's a difference of squares, so we can break this down. So this is going to be f plus, what's the square root of 64? Well, that's 8. So f plus 8 and f minus 8. Okay, now this f plus 2 just comes right out front. And now that is our fully factored polynomial. So that would be your example for number 29. Okay. Now, if you have any other questions with these, if you feel like you're struggling, just please send me an email and I can help you as much as I can. I hope you're staying safe and I hope this video is helpful. Okay, see you later.